Stop recording.
Hello, welcome back. Today we are going to take a look at the RetroArch AI service. This has been around for a little while, and admittedly, it's pretty complicated to get set up. There's a few tutorials out there, but they kind of
Start
lead
streaming.
off into weird points, and it's just generally a pain. But once again, this isn't a tutorial, but more of a demonstration. Uh, Two things to keep note of. I have no control of my desktop volume yet, so occasionally it might drown out my voice. And the second thing is OBS tends to clip through the screen, so it'll zoom in, but I mean that's not really that important since most of this is going to be audio based. All right, let's
RetroArch
get
magnifier.
started.
VK Translate. TK8 unit.
So generally, you're gonna need
TK8
the
TCL8
serve.exe.
serve.exe.man. Serve 27 of 32.
So let's start that.
D 3U2.
Okay. And then you're gonna need a RetroArch installation.
No handlers could be found for VK
That could be the RetroArch Steam Beta, or that can be from the RetroArch website. I don't know if this works on mobile, but this is just gonna be
D
demonstrated on
OBS2
Windows.
RetroArch Scale 5
Alright, let me find the RetroArch
QT QT
application.
Gwelp libwin libweb libs libunus
Oh,
lib
I went too far.
libvorba lib libweb libweb libwin libx gwelp envd cute 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 retro
Alright, here we
RetroArch
go.
114 of
Let
type
me
edit
make sure.
cfg
Nope.
retro type edit cf RetroArch 100
Alright, this is it.
type edit application RetroArch
Let it launch up.
RetroArch accessibility on 100% controller Mayflash Arcade Fight Stick F300 121/6000 main menu.
Okay, so the good thing is it started up in a windowed mode, which I needed that to happen. But the good thing is that generally RetroArch does have screen reader support as it is, so navigating menus isn't that big of an issue.
Settings, favorite, set,
To
drivers,
activate that, you would press up 7 times.
net, power man, accessibility, text,
Then
accessibility enable on.
you would enable it, and that's how you would get that. That does not enable the AI servers, but that's just one of the things that you could
Settings,
start with.
accessibility, set, history, 0, history.
So I am gonna use a more heavily text focused game since I feel like that would be the easiest to represent.
0127 Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, US quick
We're
menu
gonna
run.
click on run,
RetroArch window,
and it's
100%.
gonna open up the window.
Controller, Mayflash Arcade Fight Stick F300, 121/6000.
Okay, so I muted it. Let's maximize this again. If this does work, should work. You need to set up your own modifier as well. But for me, I just put it as the one on the numpad. So let's demonstrate it.
1.
Give it a second for it to load.
Phoenix Wright TM Ace Attorney Copyright Capcom CO. Limited. 2001, 2005 All rights reserved. New game continue.
And as you can hear, everything is audible. I'm gonna make a save state because I do want to make a new game just to demonstrate it, and I want to make sure that I don't delete my save.
100%. Saved state to
Okay.
slot number 0.
So let's just start a new game to demonstrate it.
Z, X,
Oh wait.
Z, 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 X.
Okay, there we go. And then let's use the OCR again.
1.
Episode 1 The first turnabout confirm back.
Once again, everything's able to be read out loud. It can't do it in quick succession, so let's just say if there was rapid text, I would generally just say to either press it once and let it scan, or to just wait for the auto scrolling text to disappear. And another thing, just like the last demonstration I did, text that's on a clear background or kind of fades into the background, it does struggle to read it, but it's generally a really good, you know, job at capturing as much text as possible. So I'm gonna do like the first 5 minutes just to demonstrate it, but I think everyone does get the point.
X,
Let me move my mouse.
1,
Asterisk gasp asterisk. Asterisk gasp asterisk.
And once
Episode
again-
1 The First Turnabout.
Once again, it's just the one key to do it.
1,
One would be to
Damn
resume,
it. Why me? Episode 1 The First Turnabout.
and you see right there I missed some text, but everything, it does a really good job, and it's using
1,
my serve.exe
Someone
that
like. Episode 1 The First Turnabout.
Okay, so it's using the serve that I have running locally on my device, and it's sending these images up to a server to be recognized and then sent back down. Usually the requests on a good network take from 1 to 2 seconds, but on a heavily focused background, it can take anywhere from 6 to 10 seconds, but generally that's not much at all. Okay,
1,
let's try
August
it again.
3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby Number 2.
And you see this is, just text on a black background, so once again
X.
it's able to be read. Text is a bit less noticeable, but let's try it again.
1,
Phoenix boy am I nervous. Court record.
And it'll list the name of, the character, the text. But this could be helpful, let's just say for a JRPG. You would have a list of stats, kind of like what I did in Crystal Clear yesterday. It would read out the stat percentages depending on how it's listed. So like 22% earned in strength, 3 earned in agility, and etc. etc.
X, 1,
Mia Wright. Court record.
And then same thing, since this is a DS, it's gonna have the bottom screen. And since, like I said, a quick
1.
scan.
Save game and suspend play. Yes, no, press start at any time during the game to save your data.
You're gonna have to memorize where things are on the screen, unfortunately, but I mean, I think it does a pretty good job of doing its best to represent what's on screen. I want to show the command prompt and what goes on.
Retro, V, translate, serve, V,
see.
D,
Right
D,
here. Okay.
out. 127.0.0.1.
I'm not gonna let the screen reader read it, but visually it'll show how long the request took, where it was sent, and etc. I think that does it for this demonstration. Thank you and goodbye.